From that particular one, estamos una vez más con nuestro profesor de inglés, muy inteligente, un consejero de idioma, y que es de Venezuela y está enseñando inglés en Santiago, Chile, y profesor Juan Carlos. We have with us once again our very intelligent professor from Venezuela, and he is also a language advisor, and he teaches English in Santiago, Chile. Welcome, Professor.
Thank you very much.
Dígales, dígales a nuestros oyentes, ¿qué haces cuando cometer errores? Hola y bienvenido.
Thank you very much for this invitation. Muchísimas gracias por esta invitación. Well, the first that you gotta do is to acknowledge that you make a mistake. Lo primero que tienes que hacer es reconocer que cometiste un error. And you don't have to feel sad or you don't have to feel bad about it because we've been taught that, unfortunately. No te tienes que sentir ni triste ni mal por eso porque desafortunadamente se nos ha enseñado eso. Completely opposite to this. Completamente opuesto. You have to be happy. How come? Tienes que estar feliz. Completamente opuesto a lo que nos han enseñado. ¿Cómo es eso posible? Well, making mistakes is what it could take you to a whole new level. Cometer errores es lo que te puede llevar a un nivel totalmente nuevo. Acknowledge the mistake. Practice. What I mean by practice, reconoce el error, practica. ¿A qué me refiero con practicar? You have to find a way to make it right. Tienes que conseguir la manera de hacerlo correcto. You can get an expert that can help you in the process. Puedes obtener un experto que te pueda ayudar en el proceso. You have to record yourself. We talked about it. Sorry, last session. Tienes que corregirte, grabándote, okay? That it could help you to achieve your goals. Eso es lo que te puede ayudar a lograr tus metas.
Sí, sí, y también yo tenemos una opción multiple, ¿sí? Porque no entiendo por qué this alarm. Ok, tenemos opción multiple. ¿Qué haces cuando cometes errores? What do you do when you make mistakes is what I'm asking.
Great. First, you have to ask for an expert's opinion. Tienes que de repente pedirle la opinión de un experto. Somebody who knows more than you. Alguien que sepa más que tú. This is what it could help you to achieve more. All right. Eso es lo que te puede ayudar a lograr mucho más. De hecho, teníamos unas opciones, ¿verdad? Era renunciar, llorar, llamar al profesor, pedir opinión de un nativo o aprender de un error y seguir intentando, right? Yeah. Which one would you take?
Option A is renunciar, is to give up. Option B is to do what I did earlier, is llorar, cry. Or option C is call the professor, llamar al profesor. Y option D is pedir una opinión de un nativo y aprender del error y seguir tratando. And option D is that you're going to seek the opinion of a native and you're going to learn from your mistake and you're going to keep trying. So to our listeners, please tell us what will be the better option.
D, definitely.
Definitely D. Okay, qué bueno. Gracias. Y also, tenemos una otra pregunta. We have another question. Miss Patricia? Miss Patricia?
Yes.
Hi. Okay, so we have
another.
Hi. We just wanted to ask you, as a viewer of this particular seminar, our participant in this particular seminar, and we'd like to thank you. Are you quite following us along, even though we're speaking Spanish and we're trying to speak English as well, trying to go back and forth, are you able to follow us? Miss Patricia?
I am, as long as you all interpret once you speak.
Okay, perfect, Clemente. We wanted to have that feedback from our
Yes, ma'am.
participant.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we wanted to have that feedback from our participant, Miss Patricia. She recently joined our group with WhatsApp, where we have English and Spanish speakers in the same group, and we learn from each other. And I must say, from what I've seen, is that they love Patricia in the group. The native Spanish speakers, they love her in the group. She's very nice and very kind person. So anyway, as we continue on with our seminar, is our second question to the professor is how not to forget words. ¿Cómo no olvidar las palabras?
All right.
When we're
Sorry, Angela. Keep on going.
Yes, when we're learning the language.
¿Cómo no olvidar palabras cuando estamos aprendiendo el idioma? Well, definitely we have to make a glossary. Tenemos que hacer un glossary, que es lo que nos puede ayudar, pero ese glossary no lo detallamos la vez pasada. We have to make a glossary, but I have to give details here. You have to write the words alphabetically, of course. Tienes que escribir las palabras alfabéticamente, and you have to write the pronunciation in your language. Y tienes que escribir la pronunciación en tu idioma, and you have to underline the word that has a stress. Y tienes que subrayar la palabra que tiene el stress, que tiene la sílaba tónica. Once you do that, you will be able to pronounce it better. Una vez que tú hagas eso, vas a ser capaz de pronunciarla mejor. It is being demonstrated that you have to repeat it at least 7 times in order to keep it in your memory. Ha sido demostrado que tienes que repetirla al menos 7 veces para guardarla en tu memoria.
Gracias, profesor. Did you know that learning a new language as an adult, it ignites long-term memory and cognitive function in the brain as your skills improve? And that's why it's important not to give up. After all, the brain is a muscle. If you don't flex it, then it begins to shrink. ¿Sabías que aprender un nuevo idioma cuando eres un adulto estimula la memoria a largo plazo y la función cognitiva en el cerebro? Por eso es importante no renunciar, porque el cerebro es un músculo. Si no lo flexiones, entonces comenzó a encogerse. ¿Sí,
Comienza a
profesor?
encogerse. Comienza a escogerse tal cual.
Sí. Y dígales a oyentes, ¿cómo ganar confianza cuando hablas español? How do you gain confidence? And that's where I seem to have the problem sometimes. I've always said, yo quiero hablar español con confianza. So I want to be able to speak with confidence. And so what would you share with our listeners, the best way to be able to learn the language and to be able to speak with confidence, con confianza?
As we said here, like, no dejes de aprender porque cometes errores. You cannot stop learning because you made mistakes. Because that would be a mistake. Ese sí sería un error cuando dejas de aprender porque cometiste errores. Repetir hasta sentirte cómodo diciendo las palabras. Repeat over and over until you feel comfortable saying the words. And repeating, as I said before, you have to write down the pronunciation and you have to record yourself and listen and check. Tienes que grabarte, repetir la pronunciación, hacer pronunciación figurada y chequear que esto esté pasando bien. You also have to think what you have to say, what you want to say. Tienes que pensar lo que quieres decir o lo que tienes que decir. You have to get a feedback from a native. Tienes que obtener un feedback de un nativo. And you have to accept that making mistakes is right. Y tienes que aceptar que cometer errores está bien.
Sí, gracias por tu feedback. Yo tengo una video. Yo quiero compartir con nuestros oyentes. We have a video that we like to share with our viewers. Profesor, en el video, ¿cómo es significante el bebé en este video?
How you repeat that?
What is the significance? Que es el significant is el bebé in el video? What is the
Yes.
significance of the baby in the video?
I thought we were playing it before, but the baby is falling and getting up. That's exactly what we gotta do. El bebé se cae y se tiene que levantar. Es exactamente lo que tenemos que hacer para los idiomas. This is exactly what we have to do for languages. We have to make mistakes. We have to get them well. And then you will be learning. Tienes que cometer errores, pero ponerlos bien. Y esa es la manera como vas a estar aprendiendo.
Qué bueno. Y yo quiero compartir un otro video con nuestros oyentes. We like to share a second video with our listeners as well.
No, she's going online. All right. Appreciate you. Bye. I'm on.
Okay, so there you have it from our one of the videos that we was going to share with our listeners as well. And I think we have one last video. Is that right?
Yes.
One last video. Just a moment. All of this. Let's see if I can get over there to it. Okay, so our last videos, we listened carefully at this guy that's speaking in this video, and I'm going to say this part in English because he's going to be talking in Spanish, and he's actually sharing that the aging brain, as as the brain ages, how developing your brain by learning another language can help strengthen the brain. It can help with the cognitive function of the brain. It can help with the long-term memory of the brain. So let's look and listen as he what he has to say. Okay, so there we have it. The guy that we had speaking in that particular video, he had some very, very good points that he brought to the table. And I was following him along, I guess, and it was easy for me to follow him along because of the things that he was saying about keeping the brain young, about when you do physical exercise to keep up the body, and doing new things with learning, like learning a new language, how it helps keep the brain going, and how it's healthy for the brain, just like exercise for the brain. Um, one, any more comments pertaining to the guy in the video and the things that he was sharing? Because the information that he was sharing was pretty good, I think.
Yes, it was awesome. I think you have to be motivated. You need to find why. You need to find your why. So you can never quit. I think this is what you gotta do in order to make it happen. Eso es lo que tienes que hacer para que ocurra. O sea, tienes que conseguir tu porqué. Y esa es la forma de hacer, de nunca renunciar, pues, como tal.
Vale, vale. Yo estoy de acuerdo contigo. I definitely agree with you. And we like to thank Miss Patricia for attending. And we see the comment, just in case you wasn't able to hear the guy and the lady speaking, we're going to also post that.
Yeah,
once,
we should leave the links in the comments too. Podemos también dejar los links de los videos en los comentarios. I think it's a good idea.
Yes, yes, and he's yes. Comments are definitely welcome. You know, we like for you to share your comments and you know, with this particular video, because I mean, with this particular seminar, because I mean, the information that we're sharing is definitely important. I'm speaking now in English now, and because the guy just reiterating what the guy was saying in Spanish, but how important it is, you know, just like you want your body to be healthy, you also want your brain to be healthy. You also want to exercise your brain. And a lot of people, as they get older, they wonder, you know, what can I do about my brain, or how can I keep it young? And as the guy mentioned in the video, the best way to do it is to learn something new, like learning a different language. You're learning new things. You're bringing your brain in un nuevo territorio, a whole new territory. And that's all that I have to say about this seminar, Professor.
Thank you very much, Angela. I think it's been great. Muchísimas gracias. Creo que ha sido genial. We could all be learning if we try. Todos podemos estar aprendiendo si lo intentamos.
Thank you. And thank you, Miss Patricia. Miss Patricia? Okay, I can't hear her, but I guess she's still there.
Thank you all for having me.
All right, thank you for attending. All right, ciao.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, perfectamente. Perfect.
Oh, combination English-Spanish, una combinación ahí
Can you
inglés-español.
hear me now? Okay.
Yes. Sí, yo puedo escuchar perfectamente. I can hear you perfectly. All right, ciao.
Bye bye. Nos vemos en el próximo video.